A major challenge is the almost overwhelming quantity of data that must be maintained, organised and queried in order to ensure compliance. Trust companies are engaged in a broad range of services with an even more diverse client base, not just in terms of geography, though that's a major factor, but also in terms of wealth profile, investment requirements, all the way down to the complexity of interaction. Are we dealing directly with an individual, with a corporate client, or via an intermediary? This can create many layers of overlapping data. The regulators can, should and will be interested in all of those properties of the trust company's clients, so it's necessary to be able to both record and report on that information readily, whether it's due diligence verifications, transaction profiles, or risk assessment data. Of course, the act of recording data to the necessary level of detail and then making it accessible creates its own problems. By its nature, much of the data held is confidential and sensitive, so there's inherent risk in making that widely available to a company's employees. This is a major reputational concern for trust companies. In an industry built on trust as a service, it's vital that a trust company's clients can be sure that their own data will be adequately protected. Software can provide a dedicated storage point for that data, recording detailed, accurate information about individuals, entities and their relationships, along with the relevant documentation. This helps to answer questions about who the customers are, what the trust company knows about them, and, to some degree, what the trust company doesn't. That leads to a second aspect of software in this context, auditing and automating the process of ensuring compliance. The software can provide reminders and checklists for tasks and processes that need to be performed, and generate triggered alerts when situations change. In essence, this is peace of mind. It's taking away the burden of maintaining all that knowledge from the trust company staff, and instead providing an effective, reliable framework for managing the compliance processes. For the last decade, we've been building compliance and KYC functionality directly into Jobstream, with assistance from many of our real-world users in jurisdictions around the globe. Importantly, this functionality has been designed to be flexible, allowing our customers to marry their expert individual judgment with the richness of data that the Jobstream system supplies. We make every effort to support this strategy by identifying new ways in which we can usefully present and share client data. This might be aggregating financial information via bookkeeping entries coupled with investment and bank feeds, or it could be revealing the relationships between client structures and third parties and collating details of activities and pertinent information relating to those entities. We then distribute a major new version of the product about once a year. This allows the product to keep moving forward as requirements change and emerge. Alongside the built-in access rights and data security measures in the system, this allows our customers to take comfort that they're meeting their compliance obligations whilst also providing an effective service to their clients.